What's going on, guys? So, I'm going to go over my simple strategy with you. So far this month, I've earned 15 prop firm payouts. I have 3 more accounts over the buffer. Having a great November. I had a great October. Things are just going well. Didn't lose. I don't think I lost a funded account until Thursday. And I'm going to go over mindset, my strategy, a bunch of settings that you need to know. So stay to the end of the video when I go over all the settings. If you want to watch these trades live, I trade every single day live on YouTube. We also have a link to a free Discord in the description of the video. If you want to support the stream, use code GolfTrader. But all right, let's just jump right into this. Basically, I do like to keep it pretty simple. I am looking for basically edges to be taken out. A couple things. First of all, I definitely have the sessions up, and things like that. And I'm going to show you what happened on Thursday. So let's start with the bad real fast. So Thursday we just sold off, right? And I want to talk mindset because this was a crazy day and a lot of people blew accounts and things like that. I actually shorted the top, which is interesting. If you look right up here, I shorted right. Yeah, man, this mouse. So I shorted right here. We broke this top, but we didn't really go anywhere. We came back in, and then we came right back up again with lower high. And then once we broke this and inverted to the downside, I actually took this short. I thought it was a great short. Did I think we were going to drop, I don't know, 500 points or whatever it was? No. I took it for like $500 and got out. I kind of thought maybe we would just chop in this range. But, I just didn't work that way. And then I didn't take another trade until right here. I took this to the upside and got stopped out. What's crazy is I got stopped out a bunch of times. I did not really blow any accounts until, where were we? I think we were like down here, but I was following my strategy, to be honest with you, but I limited it. I limited it only to Apex accounts. I did not destroy 2 accounts that were ready for payout. So yes, you can lose accounts. I lost accounts. These are the first ones I lost all month. But I didn't blow them all. I didn't revenge trade. I didn't size up. All the things that most people do, I just didn't do. And those are the things that are going to kill you on the daily basis. Yes, you may get a day that goes straight down. Where did we go? We went straight down 1,200 points. That rarely happens, right? I mean, rarely happens. So even though when it does happen, yeah, I got caught. I lost some PA accounts, but I still maintain the other ones, and I'm going to get a payout on those. I'm ready over the buffer, and I'm going to request a payout this weekend. So, you have to be able to limit your losses. I could have sized up after this, said, oh, we look good right here, size up and destroy the account. No. Tell me the last time you blew an account not sizing up, not revenge trading. Before Thursday, I don't remember the last time I did something like that. And it just, it was just loss after loss following what I'm looking for. I was kind of looking for a V-shaped recovery, to be honest with you. And it happens. It definitely happens. But, my emotions didn't get out of control. I didn't blow my MyFund the Futures accounts. I didn't blow my Lucid account. I didn't blow my Elite account. I kept it super tight, right? You limit the damage, and then the next day, I get one of those apexes over the buffer, and then I also get a MyFund the Futures payout, which more than covers all those accounts I lost, right? And you just stick to the script. Look, sure enough, come down, higher low, invert on the way back up. I hit this trade. I did good on I definitely did good on Friday. Made some money. And you're just back to your strategy. Am I going to get another 1200 point day straight down at some point? But am I going to worry about that day in and day out? No, I'm just going to stick to my strategy, get the payouts, make the money, and if I get a day like that again, so be it. I lose a couple of accounts, I realize what's going on, and I just kind of stop trading. I don't think we're going to get a day like that again for a while, so I'm not really worried about that. You can't go through the next however many days of just worrying about something that may not happen for months or a year. So back to sticking to my strategy, using inversions. Uh, these are obviously what I'm using on TradingView. I also like to trade the 15 minute. I just brought that up right here. Let me show you. So I don't leave it up because after the first 15 minutes or first hour, I'm kind of done with it. Um, I like to play something like this. So the 15-minute is set in stone right here, right? We sweep the low, so we drop below, come down, and I'm looking for us to come back up, right? I took this long once. I actually didn't take it on this candle. I don't know why, but I usually wait for a close. And I think this kind of flashed up. And then once we started pushing back over, I took it. My stop was going to be below this candle. And I basically took it all the way up to this wick, which it was obviously a good trade. It doesn't look like a big one, but I think I was in at like 62-ish. And I probably got out somewhere right under 200. Probably got like 30 points out of it. Great trade. Um, but but yeah, I mean, these are so I like to see everything. You can just freeze the video on this stuff to see the settings. I don't know why this one's off because I use this one every day. So it's kind of weird that it's off in here in my settings. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I want to, on the 15-minute orb, I'm looking for sweeps out. Like we got this sweep out and then came back in, this sweep out, came back in. Like that's what I'm looking for, but I'm only playing the first one of the day. I'm not playing it over and over and over again. I do the same thing a lot of the times on the 60. So here's the 60, right? We sell out below. I'm looking for when we come back through to take it, kind of target this wick, boom, out. The only reason I played it back again was we got a higher low, and the reason I played this up wasn't, in theory, it wasn't the 60. It was more of the structure I liked. You got an inversion. We came up, and I took this up. But yeah, I mean, I like to keep it simple. I try not to play in the middle of the ranges. I'm looking for things like that because if you get a big candle, you don't want to play in the middle because you can get in at the middle and it can go back towards the low and then back up. Like you want to grab the bottom of the candle or the top if you're shorting it. So I like to play edges, and that's why I use this a lot, which is like we take out London lows. So we take out London lows, come back through. I like stuff like that. Previous day lows, previous month lows. These are all things that I look for when I'm trading. Like I said, if you want to see it live, just come watch the stream every day. All right. If you have any questions, comment below and I'll get back to you.